by the lane. That's the reason why endorsements came. While you sitting on the bench with your face so strange. Every time we match, your love is so.
Kevin Frazier here, breaking the game down for you. The Bulls come in looking to blow by their opponent in the Windy City. Jay Rose sees the floor better than anyone. Expect him to have 20/20 vision out there tonight. They're going toe-to-toe with the Rockets. Eddie Griffin has similar passing skills, so I'm not sure who has the advantage. All I know is one of these guys is going to have to distribute today. Rockets, Bulls, it's time to get it on.
Welcome to ESPN Basketball here at the United Center in Chicago. I'm Bob Fitzgerald with my partner Tom Tolbert. Tom, you have to be impressed when you look at these starting lineups. Which two guys are going to step it up?
Fitz, I think we got to pay attention to this fella. Jalen Rose is going to have to take it inside and finish it in there. Getting the ball close to the rim, and that's money. On the other side, you've got a mid-level player. Eddie Griffin is ready and willing to contribute any way he can. He's willing to battle with anyone who gets in his way.
Thanks, Tom. Time to tip it off and get this one going. The Rockets take the tip off and will set up on offense. To Mobley. Mobley releases, gets right iron, no good.
That's why field goal percentages are lower nowadays. Average shooters trying to bomb them from downtown.
Skip to Crawford. To Rose. Rose launches from beyond the arc. He's off from three.
The D didn't give him a lot of room, and he's not really a great three-point shooter, so he needs all the space he can get.
In low, dumps it off. Griffin shoots from the post. Ripped down inside by Chandler. Crawford double clutches, nails it.
That's just elevation there. He had time to bring it around, double clutch, probably made a few phone calls, makes a lot of money, so I hope he didn't call collect, and still laid it in.
Here comes the double team. Ripped down inside by Rose.
That's just right around the spot where they stop being gimmies, and you gotta concentrate to knock them down.
To Rose. Pump fakes. Rose releases from 15.
That's a play that deserves a second look.
We've got a 4-point ball game. To Rice. Now in the paint. Griffin gets airborne. Does a windmill with an exclamation at the end.
No one's going to confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
The Bulls ring it up. Rose sails in, and the ref calls a foul. He can't complete the three-point play. It's ripped down by Griffin. Mobley takes the quick shot. Sends it back the other way. The long rebound by Curry. Fired short by Pippen. To Rice. Mobley takes the shot, drops it in from 12.
This guy has great offensive awareness, and you better make sure you keep tabs on where this guy is at all times.
To Rose. Grabbed by Curry. Crawford uses the glass. He gets hammered, and he'll head to the stripe.
You can't argue with that call. That's an obvious foul.
He gets the first of two. He gets them both. Francis brings it up. To Rice. Pass cross court. Shoots a three. He's off from three-point lane.
They got away with some pretty weak defense that time. Fortunately for them, the shot didn't fall. Textbook maneuver right here, kid. He used the spin move to get open, and then he drained the J.
And the Rockets with the ball, and they trail by 6. To Mobley. Yao lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by Chandler. Plays it right in.
Another basket. These guys have come flying out of the gate.
And the Rockets are at the controls. To Yao. Pass right side. To stop the drought. Hits it.
You know you've been worked on when somebody drops a fadeaway on you like that.
To Chandler. Lob to Curry. Curry uses the drop step. To Curry. Now left side. Curry wants the ball. Clock down to 6. Pass caught by Curry. An extra effort rebound by May. Francis is called for the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
Easy call for the ref there. The defender had his feet set and took the charge.
The Bulls with the ball, and they're up half a dozen. Crawford releases with no one near him. A rare rebound by May. Swatted away. That's his first block of the game.
You're not used to him getting a hand on the ball like that, but he made a nice block on that one.
Lob to Pippen. To Crawford. He's double teamed. Manages to pass out of it.
Watch him hammer this one down. That is all about power.
The Rockets take it up. They're shooting 29% from the floor. To Yao. Yao puts it up inside. Drops right in.
Definite mismatch on that last play. Too much height for the shooter.
Crawford launches from beyond the arc. No mistaking that one.
The 3 ball isn't really his forte, but when your number's called, you gotta deliver.
Now by Rice. To Rice. Griffin wants it down low. They get it to him. Griffin goes to the drop step. To Francis. Francis shoots it, hits the long ball.
It's not just the great shooters knocking down those threes anymore. Everybody wants to get in on the act.
Dumps it off. To Crawford. Crawford shoots from the post. Great shot by the 4th-year man out of Michigan.
Tough shot down there, but I liked how he kept his eye on the rim and dropped it in.
Just over 6 minutes here in the first quarter. To Yao. Fades. Money on the jump shot.
Nice basket to keep this one close early on. You don't want to let this game get away from you.
Crawford brings it up. He's shooting 80% from the floor. Crawford unloads from 10 feet out. Not this time.
That's just right around the spot where they stop being gimmies, and you gotta concentrate to knock them down.
To Rice. Rice goes glass.
Watch him use his ball handling and footwork to keep the defender off balance. Now that's how you attack the rim.
The Bulls work it up. They're shooting 33% from beyond the arc. To Curry. With a jab step. Pippen tries the spin move. The shot on the left block is missed by Pippen.
There's no sense in getting all fancy with a spin move if you're not going to follow it up with a bucket.
Crawford made the nab back there, records his first steal. Taken all the way by Pippen. The Rockets would love to cut into the lead some more with a bucket here. To Rice. Yao is calling for it, and that's his first takeaway of the game. To Pippen. Received by Curry. To Chandler. Now by Pippen. The 10-footer was canned by Pippen.
Don't sleep on this guy out there with the mid-range jumper. He can definitely drop one on your head.
The Rockets have the ball but are trailing 23-15. From downtown, Francis from the arc. That's 2 from downtown.
Not a bad decision, Fitz. He shot a little early, but he knocked it down.
Just over 4 minutes here in the first quarter. To Rose. Chandler uses the drop step. Nothing but net by Chandler.
Not quite inside, not quite outside. That little shot can cause hesitation with some players.
To Rice. Pass to the paint. Francis takes it in.
I'll tell you what, there aren't a lot of guys in the league that can dream about doing shots like this. This guy can actually do it on the court.
Substitution for the Rockets.
He completes the three-point play. And the Bulls have it. Crawford shoots. Puts too much on it.
He just isn't a good enough mid-range shooter to make that when he's covered that tightly.
To Francis. To Mobley. Pump fakes. Mobley goes with the crossover. 7 on the shot clock. To Piatkowski. Fired long by Piatkowski.
That's one of those shots where everything looks good until the last second.
To Rose. Crawford launches from beyond the arc.
It's hard to believe, but this one looks even better the second time.
Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. To Mobley. Right wing pass. Francis goes with the fadeaway. Francis, 10 points by the 5-year man out of Maryland.
Steve Francis is doing everything he can to keep his team in the game, Fitz.
Crawford takes it up. He's shooting 66% from beyond the arc. That last lay-in was good by Marshall.
That was a nice finish there.
The spread is 7. Received by Mobley. Mobley shoots from the paint. No doubt about it.
He just kept battling for position and fighting, and he got the deuce for his efforts.
The Bulls can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. To Rose. Marshall wants it in the post, and that's his first takeaway of the game. Here's the break. Mobley glides in, goes the length of the court and scores.
You knew he wasn't giving the rock up there.
2 minutes.
Just under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. To Rose. Here comes the double team. Gets his own board. One takes flight, deflected. The Bulls will get the ball back after it sails out of bounds.
Substitution for the Bulls.
To Rose. He's double teamed. Heinrich shoots from the top of the key.
You just can't let that happen. The guy's wide open to the top of the key. You got to get out there and challenge him.
The Rockets take it up court. They're down 5. To Cato. Back to Cato. Now right side. To Piatkowski. 6 seconds to shoot. Pass caught by Mobley. Rebounds. Blocked. It's deflected. Jab steps. Rose pulls the trigger from the high post. Misses the jumper. To Piatkowski.
A few more feet in, and he would have had a good chance to sink that one.
The Rockets score. Only a 3-pointer separates the teams.
He is hard to shut down when you get inside like that.
To Marshall. Marshall takes the quick shot. Hits it.
He's got at least a decent mid-range game, so that's not really a surprise.
The Rockets bring it up. They're shooting 54% from the floor. Caught by Mobley. Count the basket by Mobley.
The Rockets are lighting up the twine today. If they can keep this up, they should be able to pull away.
To Rose. Rose sails in. Layup is good.
You got to keep your eye on this guy. He's always looking for your weakness, and when he finds it, he will exploit it.
28 seconds here in the first quarter. Skip to Cato. Bounce to Mobley. Mobley takes the shot from about 16. Rebounded inside by Marshall. Grabbed by Rose. The J was missed by Rose. Francis hurls it from about three-quarter court. Forget about it. We're at the end of one. The score, 36-31. Hassel inbounds to start the second quarter. To Hassel. Now left wing. Rose with the crossover. Rose commits the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
The crossover isn't a bad idea when you're being shadowed like that, but the D was set. That's going the other way.
To Mobley. To Cato. Francis spins. Caught by Taylor. Swatted away. And it's hauled in by Heinrich.
You gotta love that rejection. That's how you play the game. Oh, we gotta see that one again. That reverse jam was unbelievable.
Here in the second quarter. Francis raises up. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The old rebound set up the bucket by Taylor.
That's why you go up strong with two hands and jam it. It's hard to stop.
The Bulls have it, and they are out in front, 38-33. Dumps it off. Launches it. Can't drop the long one. The steal.
The closer you get to the rim, the more aggressively defenders will try and strip the ball from you.
The shot was banked in by Piatkowski.
You get inside like that, those are gimmies.
And the Bulls take it up. They're shooting 40% from beyond the arc. To Blunt. Hassel with a crossover. The step-back J was off the mark by Hassel.
I think I'd stay away from those mid-range shots if I were him, Fitz. That's a real stretch for him.
Dumps it off. To Piatkowski. Skip to Francis. Grabbed by Cato. 7 on the shot clock. Piatkowski crosses it over. He's doubled up. The Rockets get that one, and now have scored 6 unanswered points.
To go inside and make plays like that is the name of the game.
Heinrich has the ball. To Rose. To end the drought. Good.
I can speak from experience on this one. It doesn't feel good as a defender when someone just abuses you with a fadeaway.
And the Rockets are back a bit here, 40-37. Taylor shoots from the post. Nice defensive rebound by Rose. To Rose. Pump fakes. Rose releases from 15.
Roll that replay, please. I gotta see this one again.
Francis brings it up, and he's got 15 points. To Mobley. Out of the wing. Francis spins. Francis with the crossover. Francis from inside. Money on the jump shot.
Well, that's not a surprise. This guy's been doing work down there in the low post.
Just under 9 minutes here in the second quarter. To Rose. Fades. Hits it.
He can make that shot in his sleep, so you've got to do a better job of getting out there and guarding him.
Francis works it up. He's shooting 77% from the floor. To Mobley. Wing shot is off the mark by Mobley.
This quarter has been one huge disaster for this guy. His shot's been all over the place.
The tough shot is missed by Marshall.
Just couldn't sink that one, and you know he would have loved to drop that mid-range J.
To Francis. He's double-teamed. Splits it with a pass. The bucket down low was made by Piatkowski. Piatkowski is in some serious pain, Tom.
You hate to see a player work so hard during a game and then have a fluke injury like this occur. Hopefully it isn't as bad as it looks, and he'll be able to get back on the court.
good, and they don't get the three-point play. Rebounded inside by Marshall. Heinrich goes with the fadeaway. Missed it.
He was smart to try the fadeaway to get himself some room. He just couldn't get it to go.
To Francis. Here comes the double team. A shot from the right block is missed by Cato. Nabbed by Rose. Hassel takes the quick shot. A rare rebound by Mobley. The tray was missed by Francis.
That's the kind of shot you want, Fitz. You can't ask for better execution on offense. Sometimes they just don't go.
He's doubled up, gets the pass off. Off the front rim and missed by Marshall.
That one just looked a little off when he released it.
To Cato. Out on the left wing. Jab steps. Mobley lets it go from the wing. Nice rebound by the 10-year man out of Connecticut. To Hassel. Lob to Marshall. He's double teamed. Heinrich launches from beyond the arc.
That's an impressive play.
The Rockets bring it up, and they've hit their last two shots from beyond the arc. Received by Mobley. Nice shot, but what an assist by Francis.
The pace from the first quarter is carrying right on over into the second quarter. Neither team is letting up.
Pass caught by Hassel. To Rose. Pump fakes. Pittman comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Cato will head to the bench. Sinks the first of two. He gets them both. Hajkowski was injured earlier in the game, and here's time with the injury update.
He's got a bruised hip, Fitz. That's not a serious injury. Of course, sitting over here, I'm not the one that has it, so it doesn't hurt me. We probably should see him back in the game at some point.
Francis shoots, doesn't get it all the way there.
That's the kind of shot you want, Fitz. You can't ask for better execution on offense. Sometimes they just don't go.
Taken all the way up court, but missed by Rose.
Those are free throws for most players in practice. It's a much tougher shot when the real game starts.
Easy open shot by Ming.
Nice feed inside, Fitz. He threaded the needle with a great pass. Got it to his man for an easy two.
To Marshall. Deflected. It's loose. To Griffin. Taylor releases from 15. Not there for him.
That's not his shot, Fitz. He shouldn't be hoisting up that mid-range garbage.
He's doubled up. Splits it with a pass. Marshall shoots from the post. Forget about it. Taylor batted it away, and that's his second block of the game. To Francis. Francis fades away inside.
You have to improvise in this league, and that's what happens here in this replay. He made the most out of a tough situation.
Crawford brings it up. He's shooting 66% from beyond the arc. To Rose. Into the low post. It's rejected, and it's smacked off the court. Chandler comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. To Crawford. Clock down to 6. Here comes the double team. High post shot missed by Crawford. And the Bulls continue their cold streak of shooting here in the second quarter. To Griffin. Griffin leaps up, ties it up.
That's the great thing about being tall. You can dunk whenever you want.
The Bulls work it up. They're shooting 50% from the floor. To stop the drought. No way, no how. You don't see that often, but some elevation there by Blunt.
He wasn't fooling around on that one. He threw it down with some authority.
Francis brings it up, and he's hit 2 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. The 3 ball. Comes down to the putback.
They needed that one. What a nice job of not hanging your heads, keep grinding, and get right back into the game.
Just over 4 minutes here in the second quarter. Crawford releases from the stripe. Misses the jumper. It took him 3 tries, but finally made by Pippen.
That's why you don't quit on the boards, Fitz.
Francis takes it up, and he's got 5 assists. To Griffin. Now right wing. Taylor fires from the post.
Good looking play coming up here.
Crawford brings it up, and he's 0 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. Crawford launches from beyond the arc. No way, no how. And the Bulls score, and they're now up 2.
Sometimes you're going to be at a height disadvantage. You just got to roll with it and knock down the J like he did that time.
To Yao. Now outside. Mobley releases. Now is in double figures.
The Rockets are lighting up the twine today. If they can keep this up, they should be able to pull away.
The Bulls with the ball, and we're all tied up. Caught by Blunt. To Rose. Pump fakes. Rose takes the shot from about 16. Ripped down inside by Taylor. To Yao. Yao fires from the right block. Great shot by the second-year man out of China.
You have to be happy with any possession where you end up with a great look.
The Bulls bring it up. They're shooting 37% from beyond the arc. To Pippen. Lob to Chandler. To Blunt. Blunt takes it in. Scores his 8th point of the period. Is a total of 8 so far.
He waltzed right in for the layup, and nobody on defense was home.
Just over 2 minutes here in the second quarter. Grabbed by Mobley. Pass caught by Ming. Francis tries the spin move. Went with the lay-in, but it was missed by Francis.
The spin got him free of coverage, but then he just couldn't follow it up with the made J.
The Bulls recover the loose ball. Off the left rim and out by Rose.
Got in close there, but still couldn't seal the deal.
Taylor takes the quick shot. Misses the jumper.
Ooh, watch the great job he does positioning himself for this dunk. Once he was up there, he just went up and boom! Flushed it.
2-point differential between the teams. To Pippen. Chandler is asking for it in the post. Picked off.
You're definitely risking deflections and turnovers when you throw a pass like that in a crowded lane.
Just over a minute here in the second quarter. Takes the 3. Gets the front rim.
They come up empty again, and it looks like they're losing some intensity.
Crawford works it up court. To Rose. Rose crosses it over. Now by Chandler. The favorable bounce helped that long shot by Chandler.
This is one of those guys they don't run a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points, by getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
51 seconds here in the second quarter. To Mobley. Mobley shoots. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
His mid-range game is on the mediocre side, so he's gonna miss his share of those.
Crawford works it up, and he's got 14 points. Received by Pippen. Doubled up. 7 on the shot clock. Swatted. And it's right back to the shooter. To Rose. Rose shoots with the clock winding down. Rebounded by Taylor. To Griffin. Griffin launches from beyond the arc. No one's home. Crawford heaves this one from half court. Misfired. We've reached halftime with the score, 59-59. With the action on hold for a bit, let's take a look at the game track with Tom Tolbert and see what's cooking. Tommy, what do you got for me?
Thanks, Fitz. The Bulls have played to a stalemate here in the first half. The stats are pretty even right across the board, and that should make for an exciting second half.
That'll do it for Game Track for now. We'll check in to see how it all played out on the storyline at the end of the game. Pippen throws it in to start the third. To Pippen. Lob to Rose. Rose lets it go from 17 feet out.
One more time. Check this out.
Francis takes it up court, and he's only 1 out of his last 3 shots from beyond the arc. To Mobley. Outside pass. Beyond the arc. Gets it to fall from downtown.
So many NBA players can surprise you with their range. If the D doesn't bring the intensity every time, you're going to get burnt.
Crawford has an opportunity to get his 3rd 3 of the night this trip down. Crawford shoots from the post. Crawford, 14 points by the 4th-year man out of Michigan. To Mobley. Right side pass. Received by Rice. The 20-footer was bricked by Rice.
He had way more positives going for him than negatives on that shot, but he still comes away with
Caught by Crawford. To Curry. Crawford crosses over to Rose. Rose raises up, sinks his 20th point of the game.
he can stop and pop that mid-range J with the best of them.
The Rockets have it and are down by 3. To Yao. Yao from the corner. Rebounded inside by Chandler. He's double teamed. Manages to pass out of it. Rose buries number 22. Francis works it up. He's shooting 57% from the floor. To Yao. Grabbed by Rice. To Griffin. 6 seconds to shoot. Francis spins. Steve Francis glides in.
Wow, he got some real highlight material for this bucket. Look at the spin, left his defender in the rear view, and the finish.
The Bulls bring it up. To Pippen. Pippen takes it in. Gently drops it in.
When you think fancy moves, this guy certainly is not at the top of the list, but that wasn't a bad job there.
The Rockets with control, but are down here at 69-64. Controlled by Pippen. To Rose. Rose puts it up inside. Not there for him. Knocked off course. And the Bulls will retain possession. Crawford shoots off the inbound. Hook it.
Gets his feet set and knocks down the shorty.
Francis takes it up. He's shooting 40% from beyond the arc. To Rice. Mobley wants it in the post. He gets it inside. Mobley goes to the drop step. Count that last jumper by Mobley.
Offensive awareness, court savvy, well, whatever it is, he's got it.
Crawford can pick up his 20th point this trip down. To Rose. Rose takes the shot from about 16. Money on the jump shot.
So many players only go inside or step way outside and take the three. When you've got the mid-range jumper, you add a whole other dimension to your game.
To Mobley. Pass caught by Rice. Rice shoots from the post. Easily rebounded by Curry. To Rose. Rose with the crossover. Here comes the double team. Off the back rim and out by Rose.
He loves that shot, and a miss isn't going to change his mind.
Mobley takes a quick shot.
And it's worthy of a second look.
Just under 8 minutes here in the third quarter. To Rose. Curry uses the drop step. To Rose. 7 on the shot clock. The J was off the mark by Rose. Chandler is hacked and will go to the line for a couple. Griffin will leave the floor. gets the first of 2. He gets them both. Francis is just an assist shy from a double-double. To Rice. Denies it. The ball's loose. They're running. Francis with an assist here. He'll have 10 assists on the night. To Rice. Lob to Yao. Yao goes for the drop step. The fadeaway was no good by Ming.
That's just right around the spot where they stop being gimmies, and you gotta concentrate to knock them down.
Couldn't push the lead to double digits. That shot was missed by Curry.
You gotta knock down those little 6 to 9 footers, Fitz.
To Rice. Mobley wants it down low. The steal. And that's his first takeaway of the game.
Now that's the way you intimidate a ball handler, Fitz. Stare him down and just take it from him.
To Chandler. Pass right side. To Rose for a double-digit lead. A rare rebound by Ming. Nice rebound by the 17-year man out of Central Arkansas.
A great crossover can just lose a defender and get you an easy bucket. An average one will get you results like that.
Pump fakes. To Chandler.
Once he got inside on this one, there was no doubt about it. We better run for cover.
Francis brings it up, and he's hit 2 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. Caught by Mobley.
Steve Francis has put together a solid game with a double-double, but it hasn't translated into a lead for the team.
Skip to Pippen. Chandler is looking for the ball. To Pippen. Chandler goes with the drop step. Passed outside. Rose launches from beyond the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
With that shot, they've got a nice cushion for themselves on the scoreboard.
Mobley brings it up, and he's got 5 assists. Puts up the tray. Can't answer back with his own 3.
They should definitely focus on taking the best shot rather than just the quick shot.
To Crawford. Pass to the wing. To Pippen. Clock down to 6. Beat that post shot by Pippen.
Help me out here, Fitz. I'm not sure if that was good offense or bad defense. Well, either way, the offense comes out with a bucket.
Just under 5 minutes here in the third quarter. To Rice. He's double teamed. There's the steal.
Eddie Curry just keeps pounding the defense this half. His defensive pressure has been key.
To Crawford. Outside. To Curry. Curry glides in. Bounces long and won't fall. Chandler gets aggressive. Rejected hard.
That shot didn't have a prayer. The help defense came over at just the right time to make the play.
Kwiatkowski looks fresh coming back on the floor. Skip to Heinrich. To Crawford. Crawford takes it in. Knocked off course. Nabbed by Kwiatkowski. To Mobley. Five on the shot clock. Grabbed by Taylor. The jumper was buried by Taylor.
The Rockets are having their way on the inside, Fitz, but they need to keep it up and raise their intensity on D.
The Bulls take it up court and they're leading, 84-72. Heinrich shoots it, can't finish it in the post.
Those are free throws for most players in practice. It's a much tougher shot when the real game starts.
Mobley releases with no one near him. Yes!
The Rockets are just torching the Nets. Everything's going in, which makes it harder to understand why they're losing.
The Bulls could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. The outside runner tossed in by Curry.
He's not a great shooter by any stretch, Fitz, but he got that one to go in.
Received by Mobley. Taylor wants the ball. 7 on the shot clock. Can't cut the lead to single digits. Off the mark by Taylor. Yao made the nab back there, records his first steal. Yao uses the drop step.
This all started with the steal. What do you do when you get a turnover? You turn it into offense.
The Bulls with a 9-point advantage and the ball. For a double-digit lead, sent away. To Piatkowski.
2 minutes.
To Mobley. To cut it to single digits. 13 rebounds by the third-year man out of Dominguez Hills High School. To Chandler. Chandler gets up. Biffs the one-handed jam. Pass caught by Piatkowski. The layup was tossed in by Piatkowski.
He generally doesn't score in bunches, but he'll take his shots when he can.
The Bulls take it up. They're shooting 36% from beyond the arc. To Pippen. Pass left wing. Pump fakes. Pippen releases from 15. Big bucket by the 17-year man out of Central Arkansas. Mobley sails in. Gets right iron, no good. And the Rockets will get this one back. Chandler will come off the floor. Cato looks fresh coming back on the floor. Dumps it off. To Piatkowski. The Rockets will turn it over.
He needs to keep his mind in the game, Fitz. That's just a careless mistake.
54 seconds here in the third quarter. To Curry. Caught by Hassel. Misfired from the top of the key by Hassel.
Nothing good usually comes out of him taking that shot. That's out of his range, Fitz.
Double-digit ball game. To Taylor. Taylor glides in, and we have a foul. Curry will head to the bench. He can't get the first. He misses them both. Ripped down inside by Pfizer. To Hassel. Lob to Pfizer. Pfizer goes to the drop step. To Heinrich. The shot clock shows 5. He's doubled up.
Great play. Let's see that one from a different angle.
Puts up the tray. We're at the end of the third, and it's a double-digit game. The score, 92-79. Griffin inbounds to start the final quarter. To Cato. Received by Piatkowski. Piatkowski launches from beyond the arc. Piatkowski, 11 points by the 10-year man out of Nebraska. To Hassel. Inside pass, and he records his 4th takeaway. They're running. Mobley takes it in, cuts the score to single digits.
When you run the fast break correctly, it is a thing of beauty.
Heinrich works it up court to Crawford. Pass caught by Pfizer. Converted the open look by Pfizer.
He's not really known for his mid-range game, but that is no excuse for the defense to slack off him.
Mobley brings it up, and he's got 21 points. To Piakowski. Left side pass. He's double-teamed. The shot from the post missed by Cato.
I think the turnaround shot got him more frazzled that time than the regular jumper would have.
To Heinrich. Pass to the wing. Jabs. Hassel crosses over. Hassel with the shot. Can't nail the J after stepping back.
That's just right around the spot where they stop being gimmies, and you gotta concentrate to knock him down.
To Taylor. Inside. To cut it to single digits. The defensive rebound by Hassel.
We got to take a look at this one again. It's all about making plays.
The Rockets with the ball, but they're down double digits. To Piakowski. Piakowski goes glass, gets the layup.
This is one of those guys they don't run a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points, by getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
Heinrich brings it up. He's shooting 40% from the floor. Marshall releases from close range, hits it.
Coaches are always happy when players establish the inside game.
And the Rockets head into the front court. To Piakowski. To Mobley. He's doubled up. Low post shot was blown by Mobley.
He's just not himself right now out there. He's letting a few misses drag down his entire offense.
Short shot and missed by Marshall. Pfizer made the nab back there, records his first steal. Heinrich off the glass. Not a downer. Just over 9 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To Griffin. Piakowski puts it up from 11. No way.
Those are free throws for most players in practice. It's a much tougher shot when the real game starts.
To Crawford. Crawford crosses over. The crossover move in the bucket by Crawford.
These guys are showing no mercy right now.
The Rockets are in trouble here. 102-86. To end the drought, misses the jumper. To Taylor.
If it were hard to catch it before, it's going to be next to impossible now. This drought is absolutely killing him.
Couldn't stop the run there, and a miss by Griffin.
His low post game isn't anything to write home about, so it's not surprising to see him clank that one.
To Crawford. Crawford tries the spin move. The shot clock shows 5. Grabbed by Heinrich. Heinrich shoots with the clock winding down. Rebounded inside by Cato. To Taylor. Marshall made the nab back there, records his first steal.
Check out this unreal assist. Now that's what made the play work.
Mobley takes it up. He's shooting 25% from beyond the arc. To Piakowski. Out on the right wing. Pump fakes. Griffin with a crossover. Griffin glides in, puts it in after the crossover.
Once he breaks you down with that crossover, the next place you should be looking for this guy is at the rim for the finish.
The Bulls are in control of this one, 104-88. Pfizer sails in. Heinrich makes a beautiful dish, and he's got 7 assists.
He glided in for an easy layup there, and I'm not sure where the help defense was.
To Griffin. Floats it up. No good. Griffin is hacked and will go to the line for a couple. Rose comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Mobley will leave the floor. can't sink the first. He misses them both. Nice defensive rebound by Marshall. Dumps it off. Rejected hard. Francis works it up court, and he's only hit 2 out of his last 2 shots from beyond the arc. Nabbed by Francis. Francis from the left block.
Watch him fade back on this one. That makes a shot even harder, but you got to take what the defense gives you.
The Bulls work it up. They're shooting 51% from the floor. To Heinrich. Now right side. With the jab step, 7 on the shot clock. To Heinrich. Heinrich shoots with the clock winding down. Wasn't there.
It's quite simple. If you don't have the range, don't take the shot.
Caught by Taylor. To Piatkowski. Pump fakes. Piatkowski spins. Piatkowski is called for charging, and that is his first foul of the game. Curry looks fresh coming back on the floor. Cato will leave the floor. The Bulls have it, and the run is 12-4. To Pippen. Left wing pass. Rose with the crossover. Rose shoots, tickles the twine. The Rockets will take a timeout here. Crawford comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Francis has an opportunity to get his 3rd 3 of the night this trip down. Deflected, and that's his first block of the game.
He got his hand up there and sent that one right back down. Nice job. That was an excellent play. Watch the job he does here.
Francis takes it up court, and he's 3 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. To Piatkowski. Received by Francis. The top of the key shot was made by Francis.
When it comes down to the 4th quarter in close games, it's a matter of who wants it more.
Heinrich takes it up, and he's got 8 assists. Skip to Curry. Back to Heinrich. To Marshall. Launches it. Gets back rim and out.
That's the great thing about having a big lead. You can afford a few misses, but not too many.
Pass caught by Piatkowski.
Yao Ming has put together a solid game with a double-double, but it hasn't translated into a lead for the team.
Punch down by Ming. The Bulls fall in a double-digit lead. To Crawford. Crawford, high off the glass. The rejection with perfection. A rare rebound by Taylor. The Bulls bring it up. They're shooting 30% from beyond the arc. To Heinrich. Grabbed by Marshall. The run cannot be stopped by Marshall.
It's hard to maintain your sharpness sometimes when you have a nice cushion on the scoreboard.
Piatkowski from the arc. That's 2 from downtown.
Even though this guy's playing hurt, don't count him out just yet. He's always game.
Heinrich has the ball. Curry has position down low. He gets the ball. Here comes the double team to stop the drought. Nice rebound by the second-year man out of China. To Francis. Yao uses the drop step. Pump fakes. Tried to connect on the fadeaway, but it was no good by Ming.
That's going to leave a sour taste in a coach's mouth. He's not out there to take those mid-range J's, and he knows it.
Pass caught by Crawford. To Heinrich. To end the drought. 14 rebounds by the second-year man out of China. To Rice. Out on the right. To Rice. Rice sails in, bounces long and won't fall.
I'm not sure fading away was the right idea that time, especially since he started so close to the rim.
Heinrich takes it up court, and he's only 1 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. To Heinrich. Heinrich crosses over. Jabs. To Curry. Curry shoots with the clock winding down. Not there for him. Now outside.
To put it mildly, this team's having a lot of problems scoring right now. Here's an idea. Whatever you're doing, do the opposite.
To Curry. Passed outside. Crawford puts it up. Can't stop the drought.
That was a long two-point attempt there, Fitz. Sometimes it pays to take that shot a few feet closer.
To Francis. Francis shoots from the post.
Good-looking Jay right here. Even though the guy's smaller, he's able to wiggle free and get his shot off.
The Bulls with control in the lead, 112-101. To Crawford. Grabbed by Heinrich. To Heinrich. Heinrich crosses it over. 7 on the shot clock. Pump fakes to stop the drought. Not a chance. Marshall now is in double figures.
The Bulls have gone to the bench today, Fitz, and they have come up big time for this team. Fitz, they got themselves into trouble earlier in the game, and it looks like this one's going to be just out of reach.
Fades. It's ripped down by Marshall. To Marshall. Now by Curry. Skip to Heinrich. 6 seconds to shoot. Heinrich shoots from the top of the key. Ripped down inside by Ming. To Francis. Francis launches from beyond the arc. Plucked out of the sky by Curry. No good from three-point land. That's the end of the game. Your final score, 114-101. That was some game. We can't leave without getting the storyline from our own Tom Tolbert. Tommy, it's all yours.
Thanks, Fitz. The Bulls did a better job on the glass today. Look at the numbers. They just steamrolled them on the boards. When you roll a team on the boards like that, you're doing some work.
Well, that about tells the tale, Tom. We also don't want to forget the MVP. Crawford is our ESPN player of the game, and he finishes with a total of 26 points and 7 assists. For Tom Tolbert, this is Bob Fitzgerald saying so long, and thanks for watching ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.